Renegade. Man when afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest round, you know. Tabloid. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. When wide. Renegade there. Alright, so today, I'm going to talk to Bruce. Get up on the loose, you know. Because Tufton will talk to you straight now. You should get fired, you know. But we can't look for Andrew for fire nobody, you know, for fire himself first. Because Andrew not supposed to step on the ballot and that's straight up, yeah? Alright, so me see you, Tufton, I try to bury the 31 million drill. Can you imagine how much money that place thief, the health ministry? Yes. And nepotism and nepotism will go straight in that the place there. We see it, you know. We see it. See, you know how some check and balances. Because that the place now run good. I have something when I just get with Andrew only, so I tell us I'm belly full here. Belly full here. In Barney and Sweet Jamaica, I'm belly full. Andrew only, I said. No two way. So I talk to one of your patients, Bruce. I show you something where you do to him and the money we talk. So Andrew only should have, as I said before, should have fired Christopher Tuftong, no, but him can't fire him because Andrew himself need to get fired. He can fire himself too. All of them corrupted, right? They might try to sing the drill thing, but we can't love it. Too much people are suffer. The man them say health system as a cash cow. You just look on Beryllium and they tell you the state of the country. And when them do them use PR and tell us at the best health system, when you are suffering your people, them are dead. The man them evil. It's like how Andrew destroy Jamaica and I tell you, say, you're the best. And have Henry Morgan run out. That's how we and Henry Morgan run out from the PIOJ. Yeah, but give him a graph, you know. When read in a parliament, month ago, and you see the trajectory, even World Bank with that trajectory from PIOJ. And we see say the census not done. So we see say this guy play politics. And we not stop beating. Pirate Morgan, we not stop beating you. You move. You must get dismissed. You get fired. And run out and do all them kind of meeting there too, you know. You never see that happen at 84, 5, 6. Nobody not do that. Him do it. Yeah? These are, you know, when them identify themselves like that, them forget kick out of the system. And them destroy a country. You understand? Yes. And only destroy the country, same like how Saga destroy the country. Well, them do it worse. Tenfold. Same like when man they set up the country and Saga come and tell us say them the peasant, them a build Marxist thing when no go some can't prove, not like that. Him call clinics and daycare centers and them thing, them call it Marxist camp and all kind of things. Remember me have Saga said these things. Same thing Andrew did I try. A good thing we in the space. And say, well, you know, man, they destroy. Yes, still, Andrew honest. You come out and say, man, they destroy the thing, you know, but they're still at the same thing where say, man, they destroy the same NHT, keep the budget afloat. 100 billion you take out of that for the 9 years. Every year when you come in, you take 11.8 billion. Without that, what you do? Take it out. And we say, no, go touch it. You cannot be trusted. And you're not supposed to that. You have to go away. Yes. Me see them use AI. I put a woman around from in a PMP place and then run go up and drive with a run to. And AI, them are you. Remember, so we know the one of them. What happened to now? Eh? You should have got them. Eh, only a goddamn disgrace. But me start, me show because I talk to two of the. I talk to one of your patients, and two of your patients. I talk to them are watching right now, Bruce, kind up on the loose. And Tufton, we have to straighten you out with the 31 million because people want to hear about this. The amount of money that medical place they get, it's unbelievable. But you never know nothing about the place until you see the chaos. You so lie. You so lie. It's unbelievable. You understand? It's unbelievable. You should have get fired for this, brother. Let me start my show because I'll be in time. Let me start my show.
some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people elect the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
it's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We go find up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
All right, dear people, so we're up, man, we're up. All right, so this unsustainable, yeah? Unsustainable. Tuftong run out. After Dr. Daz, and before even Dr. Daz, you know, you have Lambert Brown, because yeah, them say them have the drill and them give you a next number. But we want to know, we want to see the drill. We want to see the drill and we want to see the number. We're not supposed to wait for meditate because the hospital have the drill. Right? So once the drill, and not go that. Them can't come with that drill with them just come in February and what have you, March, I don't know. Now put a hole in that phone up. Because in January, after them do it called last year, them talk about the drill here from last year. So any drill where them come and clear this year and say I hate this, them that tell a lie. And we have the proof for that. We have the proof. Because all of these things, you know, it carry time stamp. And Brown stand up. Lambert Brown stand up in the Senate. Yes, it's on the lock and key. Yeah, but we have to deal with that same way we've done the lock and key. Lambert Brown did stand up in the Senate. And this member may talk to Bruce and the loose patient. Bruce may talk to your patient in a couple minutes. Them stand by right now, but may I show something with one of them. And then I talk. I want me say your patient, remember, I'm going to show you the proof. Go on here, so I'm not go around corner. So I talk about patient. Remember, you know, go on here, so anybody can put anybody on a phone and talk with them attack. But me like show the proof or something. So when I say your patient and something where you can't deny it. Come in the tabloid, brother. You understand? Who know me knows me not do tabloid. It's a super granddad not do tabloid. Right? All right. So let me show you Lambert Brown first. Let me start for Lambert Brown. In a January, and it's documented, brother. Yes? Look at January. Me do have for Lambert Brown. See? Them shut him down. Look what Lambert Brown asks us. So I could go back. So I know them are bunks with this, you know. And them shut him down. This is what them they do. The same thing what Andrew Onis them do with real greed. You remember when the opposition asked about real greed? Them shut it down. But the opposition keep on hammering. And I saw the real greed thing come out when you look him was a real patacat. And if you're a man who had the patacatism, him put him wife for them daughter, you have one daughter. Man, you don't have no ambition. You have one daughter and one wife. And you put your daughter and your wife in a patacatism too. Eh? Yeah? Yeah, man, yeah. Me not make up solid evidence. You know that. Pro dada. Pro dad. you know, me not make up solid evidence. No, not me just me show them solid evidence. So it can't be make up. But watch this. Watch this. Make a draw for this first. Look who questioned this long time people. Let me move this. All right. Me no want to see this on the screen now. Who this? Well, this is Andrew talk about him proud. But I put up this on the screen now. All right. When you see who these people, opposition senator, yeah, question your drill expenditure, and then black him. Look at who this. Let me run these people. I forget them people are crediting Lambert Brown and Dr. Daz. Yeah? All right, look on this now. Opposition Senator Lambert Brown is questioning the spending of $27 million to purchase a newer drill for Bustamante Hospital for Children, which he says amount to 3 times the usual price of the equipment. So Lambert Brown come out making the claim during his contribution to the State of Nation debate in Senate last Friday. And this, look on the date of this. That means, let me tell you something now, Tuftong. If you take the last Friday for this earlier in January, earlier 20-something. So make sure if you come with any receipt, it can't have about no January. It can't have about no February, no March, no yeah. Make sure it have on the time. So you can just give it something for all because the last year thing. I remember this, I'll show you timestamp. Making the claim during his contribution when we read that. Friday, charge that the public health sector need to be more efficient. Resources are being wasted. Yeah, them are thief it. According to Brown, a little bird told him that the hospital recently purchased a newer drill, which is a high-speed surgical tool using neurosurgery and spinal procedures to help surgeons perform delicate surgeries with precision and efficiency. But the price is not adding up. When you check on the internet, the drill can be at for, she can be at for 32,000. That I for the new one. I have seen an invoice where that said drill was purchased in China under 14,000. If I bump up the price of the drill to 50 US,000 and multiply that by 160 Jamaican to 1, that would be 8 million, Brown said. So them not push up the price to that, you know, them not look at money there, right? That could buy 3 drill. And if you buy from the people who build in the children's hospital in Montego Bay, yes, you could buy probably 10 or more of such drill. So him talk about this, and him show you, him lament about the drill, with them sold equivalent of 100 and, well, near to 200,000. Them sell the drill, 200,000. And him ask about all expensive and all kind of thing, no microscope to carry out pediatric neurosurgery. And him tell you what them not have, but tell me what them do. Him come back and talk about it and then block him. Them block him. But the man did come and talk about this from January. So Lambert Brown, enough respect to you, sir. The man come and talk about this. And that part, father-in-law, the same one tell life and Marcus Carvian and Norman Manley. Block him. Come on, am I in there now? And this is from January. You see? So we have to place close attention when the opposition speak, them use for them thing and them black people. We wish, I don't think the speaker should have black him neither, you know. The speaker not there for black nobody, you know. Out of them, you know. Because they might ask him a legitimate question. Yes? Yes. He might ask him a real question, or you spend so much money, we want to do with that money, I want to chop it. And then black him. Dr. Das take it up and beat them with it. Yeah? And Tuftong come and tell me something else. So Dr. Das have to continue to beat them till them say something else. So watch this. Dr. Das. Hold on, more Dr. Das, more here. Dr. Das.
Technologies Limited that came out yesterday. and it is like a heavy burden has been lifted off my chest. You see, for months, we have been trying to get the make and model of this drill. We've asked Sarah repeatedly, my colleague in the Senate, Senator Lambert Brown, has been raising this issue repeatedly. What type of drill could cost $31 million? All the answers that we got just pointed to, it's a highly advanced drill, it's the first of its kind, and don't focus on the cost, focus on the benefits. I had a meeting with Sarah, the model number was kept from me. We went as far as to check all the customs records for this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and only 3 drills were brought in, 1 from China, 2 that we presented at the press conference, but we still could not get any response. We had persons on the ground trying to check on the drill to see exactly what model it was so we could do a proper price comparison. The drill has been kept on the lock and key and kept away from everyone. There's a culture of fear surrounding this drill, and people stay away from it as if it is the Ark of the Covenant.
Wow.
We even went as far, Lambert Brown tried to table questions in the Senate to ask about this drill. He was blocked by the Senate President.
You hear this?
Left with no option.
People, you see the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate, them, it's like you're in a court where the judge is supposed to be, you know, like a lean on a side and them thing there. Yes. Them supposed to be balanced. And you listen and if anything I go on, you know, you make a hard another place and thing. But them now black things. Them are run it like it's a freedom place and like it's a dictatorship. This guy, that father-in-law, will lose him too, but not supposed to even at the Senate. Him desecrate the Senate. And him come with all him lies too, you know. All him should have lose all him title for practice because you can't so lie, man. You tell lie for Norman Manley and PMP, you come for PMP with a belly bang like a goat. Come for PMP. Eh? 102-year-old lie. PMP, Norman Manley, send, you know, in a 2023, send Marcus Garvey to prison and run him out of Jamaica after. Eh? That's why I tell you, say you have a lot of educated fools and everybody you listen to. Because when they have things to them name, you know, our people, you know, always, I don't know like it frighten them, you say doctor this, you attach it like him have sense more than everybody else. So yes, him have a doctor to him name, the Dr. Tuftong. Dr. Blow Devil. Them doctor it mean nothing. You understand? Me like doctor, I mean doctor like when you have a doctor like this time really work on patient. Yes. Yeah, real doctor. Them the doctor that mean nothing to me. Them they are fake. You understand? Say, make we continue. Continue.
We decided to have a press conference where we hope that presenting the data that we had about the only 2 drills on record that the Ministry of Health or Sarah would come out and say what exactly this model number of that expensive drill was. We were a bit concerned when the only response was silence from Sarah and from the JLP sending out their attack dogs. We wondered if our plan had failed. Until yesterday, we saw the release from Medical Technologies where they, for the first time, admitted that they...
All right, so this one again, people. Here, who him get the number from? The number for the drill? Medical Technologies, right? Meditech. And the government supposed to release the number with them take. Meditech. I buy and I sell things. Them not supposed to give me that. Eh? You understand? Them not supposed to give me that. See? No. It's supposed to be Christopher Tuftong. I tell we, Medical Tech. Medical Tech is a government entity. It's a part of the health system in the government. Eh? As a private thing run by Tuftong friend them. What I'm saying no. Eh? It's run by government, a government of a taxpayers' money I run that I pay for who they work. As a private thing set up by government, by private Tuftong friend them, and them I get contract. Continue. And them have to release something. You who release this? That's wrong again. It's wrong. Continue.
Model number is EM800. And for the first time, we know what this exact model number is, who the manufacturer is, and we don't have to guess anymore what the cost is on the international market. My checks saw this drill for no more than $4 million. Very far from the 27 million plus the 4-year service contract, the 2-year service contract valued at $4 million, bringing it to a grand total of $31 million.
Whoa.
It is available for all journalists, for all well-thinking Jamaicans to just do a quick Google search. What is the value of an EM800 Medtronic drill? And then you will see that $31 million of taxpayer dollars going into this company for this drill that can be procured for about $3 to $4 million is massive wastage, and it demands further investigation as to how that procurement process allowed this to happen. The other thing coming out of the press release is that MP Donovan Williams has confessed publicly that he has been breaking the law he helped to pass in 2023 that demanded that persons who are holding shares on behalf of a beneficial owner must declare this to the company's office. In doing so, Mr. Williams has now put himself in this situation where he must either resign from Parliament as he is morally unfit to continue to break the law and sit in the House as a lawmaker,
Yes.
or he must comply with the law and name who that ultimate beneficial owner is. We await the Auditor General's investigation. We await Mr. Donovan Williams' decision as to what course of action he will take. If he will protect this unnamed owner, or he's going to backtrack and say that he is the owner and face the scrutiny that this deserves. We also encourage you to continue to support this cause, because it is not an easy one. The pushback has been great, and it is only with your continued support that we are able to continue our fight for what is right.
And by right, so when the opposition talk, them to be open and transparent, the government. As so you know, it's a criminal government. Big nasty dirty thinking criminal government. Andrew Oneness. Well, you can't expect better from this. Now I can't think I talk to abuse and the loose patient. I'm going to hear when somebody come have a voice to me play. I should play it from the other day. I'm going to play it, but I play it right now. But I'm going to talk to somebody. I'm going to show them say I'm patient for you. I'm going to show them something. But before I do that, let me hear what Andrew say. Let me see what Andrew say. Yeah, so hear this.
Transparency.
Yeah.
Belly full, yeah. Sweet Jamaica.
You're a fucking wicked man. And because of blood clot greed, you sit down there for blood clot 8 years and you full of blood clot crap.
Yeah, what Andrew say, yeah, so. Important, but him tell you say belly full. Andrew so out of hard and be a face with where I do. Him say important boy and belly. Sweet Jamaica, I love Jamaica, kind belly full. 28 bank account. A billionaire. Not my word. You have sing it. Him sing it. See that?
Me pot a boil, yeah. Me belly full, yeah. Sweet Jamaica.
With so much people live under poverty. The man, Andrew Oneness government, boy, cut the census. The reason why we not have the census, 2022, them not pay for it. When them start book, what come up, them know what the people them know. Remember every 10 years. So in a film that time, him done now, him not get, get the census one per film watch. Them do around half, them at about 3/4 around half, around 2/3, no around half. And the poverty where them sit on up, them make sure not pay the people them. Yeah? So you don't have a complete census or no. So around 2021, them put it out 2022 through them say the pandemic. Yeah? And I know it's not done. You not pay the people them all them are complete. You have got to train them up back, do all kind of things, it don't make no sense. I know the people them when you send out to the field, not get paid. Yeah? Them deliberately do that to mislead the people in Jamaica. Can remember, you know, if the census study done and them release it, the place turn upside down. So if you do that because them see where I want, them make sure them not spend the money, frustrate the people them now work, and that's it. You know, see what Andrew wants them to do. Andrew, come off yourself. You're full of crap. All right. So I'm going to talk to, I'm going to show you something right now, and then I'm going to talk to one of the man. Look on this. Look on the bird in your neck. Look on the neck here. Move this, Andrew. You see him neck? I'm going to tell you what happened to him neck. So, Bruce and the loose. You remember the neck here? You remember the neck here? All right. Let me show how much money in pay people. Let me show you the money in pay. Right? If you do that neck here, because you can hear what happened to him neck and you Tufton and say, you don't know, hey, if you stop it, do it no better. So let me show you something now. I like showing the proof of the things them, you know. All right. So this is how I'm just take on this. Let me big it up. Big it up. Yeah. Let me big it up. I'll show you some more. Let me just big them up here. Hold on there. Let me see if all right, good. See total money down here, so. I'm sure it's a them company, right? You see what I buy? Where the company name? Right there. Are the company name this up here, so? Medical Technologies Limited. Northside Plaza. Want to see it also? 2008 Kingston. You want to see it, right? But I can't see it. All right. So I don't want to show him. See the money there? I may show you some of the receipt. I could hear what I go on with the blues because Tuftong say no know about you, you know. No know about you. But that are the same company that and I do the operation, right? But can I play something? Let me show you some other things. You see some of the receipt here. All right. So we just want to know some phone receipt up there, Meditech, right? Yeah. Want to know some, when you see the name up there, so I paid. So you see the money they paid to them. See there? Yeah. Medical Technologies, Meditech. All right. See something there? All right. So you know it's a real operation. They see there? The order, you see the order them do. See the plate, 2 plate there. See the screw them there. See everything with them where you want. All right, you see them right? And it pay, the money pay in, right? All right. All right, payment. See it? All right, good. All right, so you see the money. All right. So we're here with you now, you guys, yes. We're going to talk about you, Bruce. Because, you know, according to Tuftong, him don't know, at first he knew about the company. But if you're a brethren in our company, I might use the company. I don't know you first hear about this. See? Receive some money now, plate count and everything. So them use a place this are like ultrasound. Yeah, let me see this. All right. This is when it's going to do. This is when the thing going to do. Right? Let me look for Bruce and the loose. So I'm going to talk to the man right now, you know. Bruce and the loose, I talk to you. Let me look for Bruce, sit up on the loose. So Bruce and Tuftong, yeah. Bruce up on my left. So Bruce, sit up on the loose, man. Oh, and yeah, your best body this. Yeah. Tufton, yeah, your best body this. Yeah, Bruce from down Manchester. All right. So Bruce and Tufton, yeah. But yes, still, Yes, yes, still Tuftong. We can't keep you here, so Bruce and the loose. Yeah. That a doctor Bruce, yeah, Carl Bruce. And Tuftong. Alright. So the other day when them look doctor, when them send home the Cuban doctor, ask Tuftong how one him got. So Tuftong, let me ask you something. At 3.8 million for your fare, but Bruce travel with you, you know. A Bruce come with you, right? Yes. Same thing with him fear too, don't. We know you have a delegation, but a Bruce travel go, yeah. But how them go again? Philippines and how again? In India? Yes. And them go, right? All right. Remember the Eagle flying at the same plane and come out about, and you go, yeah, you go tour. When you go to, and I know taxpayers money spend people, and I know Tuftong will give you a rundown on that neither. Not even one. Not even one. Remember talk to the bedroom when we just show on there with him neck and wagwan. Remember talk to him right now. Yeah, I talk to him right now. So Bruce, we know some Medicaid and only send him go buy the thing from there, only do the operation. Yes, fam, wagwan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Wagwan, man, wagwan.
They have a family, you know.
All right,
They
cool.
result.
Yeah, man. With the Bruce, sir. So you know the Bruce guy. Tuftong good brethren, Bruce.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dr. Bruce, man.
Mm.
So when I see the article with him, man, me have to send her the picture of him right away, man.
All right. So him did operate by you?
Yeah, man.
Now what did happen to you?
2018. Me meet in a car accident. And broke two of the vertebrae them in my neck.
Mm.
You see, so when I go to public hospital, them keep me there for 5 days. And I see it and them drill some hole in my skull. And I see it. So my sister get a link with Kingsley Chin. And Kingsley Chin tell her, say, yo, move him out of the hospital now if you don't want him dead. And I see it. And me pay 8,000. You can't see what I receive. We spend 8,000 for your ambulance from Crossroad to Upper UA. See, yeah, man. And after the operation done, you know, see, at 21 days, I spend in the hospital for my back. See, and after the operation done, I said to myself, so, oh, me no see no scare like them cut no way come here no. You know?
Mm.
But me not think it as nothing still, but me still I say, oh, me still not see no scare. You see?
Mm.
And it's from that, it's a man. That's why I'm not come foreign more while, you know. So when it winter time, you know, cause me neck hurt me. Now the winter time.
Mm.
You see? Right now it swell up on me and now start.
Oh.
You know?
And I in work on it. So, you know what? When you wake up out of that 21 days, you don't see no scare at all. You don't see no cut.
You don't see no scare, nothing.
So when them show you anything where you work or where you spend your money?
The only thing them do, me see I want them push one tube down in my throat. That's the only thing me see them do. See, when we wake up now, them dry it out, them take time pull it out.
Oh, them put you to sleep.
Yeah.
All long you sleep for?
You know,
the operation.
See, yeah, you see. And more while, when time shape my neck, me feel all bone in my neck, still I move.
Mm. So
You see,
yeah.
if you can't see all that picture,
Yeah,
when me say me come show you, so my neck lean.
Me see it, man. Me see it.
You see,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And still I say, oh, me no see no scare. So
So
last
spend the
night
money,
when
yeah,
I
man.
roll to TikTok now and me see when them they run out on
Bruce.
Mr. Bruce.
No
Me say,
people.
no man.
Yeah, man.
So me have to go find something, go sue him or something, brother.
Everybody wants to Bruce, no Bruce and the loose.
Me
Yes.
I tell you, man.
Bruce and the
Me
loose, you know.
me brother.
And Tufton I say no one. But yes, the sister I meditate. The things them buy what them say them use by you. Your sister go buy. Yes.
See, them charge me $585. $85,000.
Yeah.
See, we buy up everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they look at me and charge me $430,000.
Well on. So they make you move from public and say if you don't want dead, if you come up there, so where Bruce there, and then them charge them all of these money. So over $1 million that them knock off Yeah.
I tell you, say, me spend for the operation, me spend 433,000. Me have a picture I go show you the operation.
Yeah.
How much we pay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man, I'm spending $580,000 for the equipment them.
433,580. That's more than $1 million, you know, right? That's a 1 million.
So now I tell the star, I'm next still hurt me.
Yeah, 1 million something that. The 1 million. And 80 how much? 80 how much? 485. That 433, 585. So if it's a 585 and 433, may I look on that 13 and 518. That's a $1 million and $18. $1 million and $18. Right there, sir. Yeah, blues and the lows. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a loan of $1 million. I look on $1 million and $18, right there, sir.
All right.
And plus the ambulance, the next 8,000 there, sir. That's a 126. Yeah?
We pay 471,000.
I even more 470. That means I'm more than that. I'm more than what I just check. I'm more than 433. Okay.
It's
580 yards to do, yes.
Plus we buy the pin them.
Yeah, the pen and the thing them. Yes.
You see?
Are your neck still hurt now?
My neck still hurt me.
I require surgery. Surgeon. Yes. So me want to know how Tufton, because you're a brethren that loose and the loose. And I'm working at the hospital, I'm have the big job up there. But and you're still at the same saying go do everything, but you never hear about a company there at Tufton. You are the health minister. And you everybody buy things from there so for service the public hospital. And the people them in it, and you are the first year hear about that Tufton. But you can't tell me that 2007 it come on, but that who used to service it before that come on? But that makes so much money. Yes? And then Donovan Williams now have 440,000 shares. And I said, well, I mean, you want it for who? Who you own it for, bros? I can't ask the question and who you own the shares for, bros? Can you talk for the IC, you know? I'm more you talk about court that we can't see who really own the shares. Because we corrupted the whole of them. And by the way, Tuftong, if Donovan have them shares, that place shouldn't even get the contract. Shouldn't award it to them. Because I ain't going to say with the contract with the shares. You see me I say? Yeah, brother, I call somebody else, but when I get to this, we'll push up Bruce and we'll play next. We'll play that thing about Bruce, them too, you know. So you're neck hurt the same way, right?
Yeah, man. I tell you right now.
Right now. All right, I'm gonna play a voice note with some people that talk about Bruce up there, so like a doctor or somebody that talk about Bruce. I'm gonna play a voice note and then I call somebody else. Yeah? Can you neck hurt you? Go and listen to the voice note. Yeah? Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna play the voice note because he said that him neck hurt him, you know. So I can't do is just play the voice note. Yeah, because them terribly, you know, me hear this.
Yeah, Sophie, let me tell you something. I've been witness to the corruption that took place in and continues to occur in neurosurgery. When I tell you that Carl Bruce failed many exams and shouldn't be in neurosurgery, and Peter Charles failed even more as Colonel Charles outside, he failed 4 times the most important subject. Carl Bruce failed the most important subject. And he should not be a neurosurgeon. None of them should be a neurosurgeon.
Oh.
None of them. What they have done is use the place as a fiefdom. And a guy named Ivor Crandon come from Ghana, the son of a policeman, to rob the place. It is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. what he has done. He has stood by and encouraged this corruption to take place. And they walk around speaking spokey as if they're so decent and upright when they're nothing but. Absolutely deplorable. Absolutely deplorable. Carl Bruce is the substantive owner of medical technology. His niece, Trudy Ricketts, cannot be fired because she's put there to watch things. She's a watcher.
Oh.
Athol Hamilton is a front. A guy called Green is there. These people have not moved from medical technology. They cannot be moved.
Okay, so Bruce, yeah, that person there, the whistleblower said Bruce said you're the owner. And I tell you who cannot be moved. The niece, a person talk like them know you're good and I call out people by the name too, you know. So you cannot be moved. Your niece, everybody, the person, I tell the boy, everybody, man, continue to play that. Play about that, man, hear this?
Megastars yourself.
Alright, so I'm going to continue to play this. So, yeah. We continue to play this.
They cannot be moved because they're in the racket. They're in the racket. And what happens is that Carl Bruce orders his juniors only to buy things from medical technology. Oh. His company. Let me give you a horrific example of how terrible these people are. Say, for instance, a disc, an intervertebral disc in your neck, that's the shock absorber between the vertebral bodies, is ruptured. What we do in England is to just drill off something called osteophytes, the bone spurs, and keep them. We take out the destroyed disc and we insert a plastic patch with dust inside the disc. And that's it. But the horrific thing what Carl Bruce does is write a prescription for a titanium plate, 4 or 6 screws,
see that?
And dead American bones. Listen to me. Dead American bones.
Yeah.
So instead of using a plastic cage, which has no risk, they use dead American bones, which has a tiny risk of passing on a slow virus.
Oh.
To pack into that space. So the cost jumps from $50,000 to anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000. This is dry foot, poor country boy, Carl Bruce.
Hey, remember play about that. Hold on there.
Violent.
Remember play about that. Remember look on the bread, you know, the start. Remember look on him neck and where them buy. Because you say buy the plate and some screw. So remember look on boy when me just show no look why. Let me just look on film thing when me just show. Because you just said the plate where him do, him buy a screw and buy thing. Remember look on this. Remember look on the other people. And I show you know, see the people? See the plate there? Level plate, see him buy plate there? See the screw them there? Yeah. I'm gonna see it look better. Look here. You see that? This is where them do where them make the youth buy film neck and all kind of things where them sister buy. See them here? True shot talk. And this film thing from 2018, you know, people. See there? See money where them spend there. See there? Meditech. When you see the money where them spend? See the plate them here, I know. See the plate them there? So see level plate there. See this here and that, right? All right. Okay. Cervical fusion. Okay. So that's what them use. Okay. Let me play it back. What you saying by? Play it back.
is ruptured. What we do in England is to just drill off something called osteophytes, the bone spurs, and keep them. We take out the destroyed disc and we insert a plastic patch with dust inside the disc.
Yes.
And that's it. But the horrific thing what Carl Bruce does is write a prescription for titanium plate.
See the plate,
4 or 6 screws.
See the screw them there?
And dead American bones.
Oh.
Listen to me. Dead American bones. So instead of using a plastic cage, which has no risk, they use dead American bones, which has a tiny risk of passing on a slow virus.
Okay.
To pack into that space. So the cost jumps from $50,000 to anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000.
Yeah, 500 of them here.
This is dry foot, poor country boy, Carl Bruce. He's not only violent by nature, violent by words, violent by deeds, violent by emotions, but he's also a crook. He and Kingsley Chin, you can look up Kingsley Chin, cohabit together in the company. Spine Frontier, if you look up on Kingsley Chin's indictment in the US, he had to give up half the value of his company. Half the value of his company to the US authorities because Spine Frontier was paying kickbacks, including to, I believe, Carl Bruce is a recipient of money from Spine Frontier.
Oh.
And doctors in America lost their license. They had to pay back like $1.4 million to Medicare and Medicaid. And Kingsley Chin destroyed their reputation. Kingsley Chin and Carl Bruce was like peas in a pod, bottom to a bench. Spine Frontier's equipment were domiciled inside medical technology at the top, at the back of Northside Plaza in Ligonier. The poor public, which is the main contractor of medical technology, had no clue that the same Carl Bruce who gets his juniors to write the prescription is the beneficial owner of the company. Is a principal owner of the company. He has 2 criminal charges against him. And it makes perfect sense for there also to be evidence of corruption. He and Christopher Tufton went to school together. They went to Manchester High School together. So the 2 of them conspire and make a wonderful team to completely rob the government and the people of Jamaica of resources whilst giving them inferior treatment.
Yes.
What's happening to the Governor General now? How is he doing? Why aren't we seeing him in public? What's happening to Miss Sweeney? How did she do? And what happened to the others who died? Carl Bruce is not a spinal surgeon. He has not done a spinal fellowship. Carl Bruce just did 1 year and 10 months in Canada. To do a fellowship, you need to do 1 straight year. He could not do that because he's not finished his training. So he has to do a maximum 6 months rotations. So he can't do a fellowship with just a 6-month rotation. He is a criminal today, tomorrow, and forevermore. And Christopher Tufton found in him somebody very, very useful. A useful, well, I won't use the term that Netanyahu used, but Carl Bruce knew what he was doing. He knew what he was up to when he set up the medical technology companies. And here it is, people like Vincent Lawrence asking me, why am I not at UAE? He himself was hunting the man for 2 days after Carl Bruce bludgeoned Sarah Lawrence, bludgeoned her. Hunting him with his 9mm to go and shoot Carl Bruce.
What?
For beating up his niece, the former Miss Jamaica, and I think the Miss Caribbean, and she became pregnant during her pageantry, and they said she can serve out her term. She, of course, wants to just stay out of it all. But she, Deidre, the man's wife, the man's previous girlfriends, one from Barbados, he bludgeoned them. He attacked me and think he would get away with it.
Oh.
He never knew that the police would arrest him. There are many people he attacked. And the nurses are in some way, in a sense, hypocritical, but I can understand they're afraid to lose their jobs. But they have been attacked many times by Carl Bruce, and they should stand up to him and tell him to get out of University Hospital. He should be fired on spot. He should be fired immediately before they drag the hostel further down, because this is only going to get worse. It is only going to get worse. Down and down and down and down. If I'm not mistaken, Donovan Williams was there at the trial of Carl Bruce, commencement trial on the 15th of April. After 5 months, police was looking for him to hand himself in. And the fella was hiding, dodging, running away, speeding down Old Oak Road and caught in a police trap. Sadly, the police did not know who he was. So he thought he got away. A call then came later for him to hand himself in. A lawyer came and took the indictment. Carl Bruce is a criminal and a coward. And he has no love for the people. No love in his heart. He's an evil man. And he should lose all the value of his company. And that all of that money should go right back to the public purse to buy dialysis machines for the Bustamante Hospital, to buy drills. You know, that drill for 30. You know what makes you suspicious? When you see a minister takes time out of our taxpayer paid day to go and show a drill. So what? I have never seen this in my life. Nowhere in England, any minister of health takes time to go and show a drill. Nowhere. It would have to be like a proton beam machine that costs £250 million before you see them. Not for a drill that costs £3,000. Never, never. And we have been ripped off royally and consistently. And he has been aggressive deliberately to get people like myself out of the way, because there's no way I would ever condone any such of his actions. He is jealous. He failed many exams I passed. He got no awards. I got awards. He was jealous to the core. I have 3 final neurosurgery exams. It was not necessary. But because University of West Indies wanted to say they graduate me, and Crandon wanted to claim, oh, he graduated 7 neurosurgery residents, and so he should get professor. Where is his qualification in neurosurgery? Crandon has none. Crandon has not a single qualification in neurosurgery. Not one. And neither Cheeks. They are the old guards, the old days. So Carl Bruce should step aside and leave it to the young people. Leave it to people who earned it through merit. The man attacked me and derailed my academic career and my professional career. And they, like Archibald MacDonald, chose to believe him. And we know Archibald MacDonald is not a good name in terms of reputation. When we look at the IT contract, that we can't even find the person who he is buying the IT contract from. He is wicked and evil. They have no love for the people. And he loves to work with dunce people, not bright people. Archibald MacDonald, thank God the university got rid of him. But this is a corruption that has been going on for over 20 years.
Oh.
And Crandon is very much a part of the complicity. But Carl Bruce turned it up on steroids.
I remember say, Tuftong body, you know. I am at university. And by the way, up there, up at university, them have that same, them have a place where them buy from same way. But Tuftong send the paper. Tuftong. No, oh, you run out. Answer right. You have Tuftong. Yeah. You remember him did the public hospital, him did say, well, him outsource to private. But him not, or you outsource something to private. And then you will pay them. And you say over $1 billion you spend each time. But you still don't know nothing about Meditech. Which one is private him outsource? One answer the papers. Can't tough tongue tell me pay lie to you know. Yes. He man call those a bent and bat him. Look at. Me just showing in who this. See Carl Bruce there, you know. Carl Bruce there on my left, Tuftong on the right. See them there? All they're my friend from way back down there. So you wanna see them here? See Carl Bruce and Tuftong there. Them friend man. But him not know nothing about. And I mean say no Tuftong say. Now me put up what Tuftong say. Can remember me not do tabloid. So me put up what Tuftong say. Tuftong say, this is what Tuftong say. Him not know the company, that same company here. We get the bid. So I put up Tuftong. See that? I'm saying no issue on it and it close. This is a Tuftong attack, so. Tuftong, I'm talking about according to him, see there? Per drill. Yeah? I try to brush off things, see that? No issue with procurement process for a neuro drill. Minister, tight lip and bid amount. Direct journalist to ATI route. For the 23rd of May, I'm saying, see that? See that? Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tuftong has defended the procurement process surrounding the purchase of a neurosurgical drill. Yeah, surgical drill for Bustamante Hospital for Children. Asserted that the contract was awarded in full compliance with the law. He know that, but him not know nothing yet. Speaking with reporters on Thursday after a tour of Linstead Hospital, Tufton said, with all the hype regarding this particular instrument, I have not heard anyone questioning that the process was somehow breached. He must say all the hype. He must say no, a wrong thing this, it shouldn't buy for this. We are get to the bottom of this. Him said the money look at. The minister was responding to fresh question posed week by opposition. This week by opposition spokesman and Dr. Alfred Dawes, who maintained that the equipment was overpriced and called for investigation by the Auditor General and Integrity Commission. Right? So Tuftong said he had reflect on the matter and that he has confidence in the integrity of the process. He might have back the process. Although, you know, said no value this money. Up to this morning, I reminded myself how the matter was managed to the final determination. That means him no, look how Tuftong, you might hear that to people. Tuftong said him a recall or it meant to the final determination, but yes, still, he never know of the company. That means him a watch the bid straight to the insight in this. But here when him say it in this, but here when him say after now, when I know so that the food, you know, the great that the food they run in. Right? Hi. How you doing? Yes, how you doing? Yes. What happened? Mm-hmm. All right. So make us see this. Good morning, sir. According to the minister, the process began with the come over here, sir. Assurance of tender document developed by a panel that includes surgeons who regularly use the equipment. The tender surgeons, that mean that same surgeon are dead then. Because it's the surgeons who regularly use the equipment. That mean you know same friend them are dead. The tender was publicly advertised. Tuftong, can anybody see when this tender advertised? You can't show me the paper where you advertise it. Hold on, Papa, hold on. Yes? When you can show me something, anyone on the can drop the tender and show me if this is advertised in Gazette? Him said it's advertised. Say hello. That Parker put you out and say hello. Say hello. Say hello. I can't mash up my show right now that the food is. All right. Yes. All right. See? Well, I'm the food. No, man, not you can draw my attention. Can I do something? Well, I'm the food. I got the food. Come back. I'm back for a laugh. Yeah. Yes. Bye. 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 Yes. Bye. Grandpa soon come here. Yeah. Lucky. All right. That the food you want. Hey, Tuftong glad with him say that the food you want, kid. You know, I say, bye. Father alone, so I beat them at 2 hours. That the food come for rescue. But no, man, me just like out that the food. Not change nothing. Yeah, man. It not change nothing. Yeah, man. See? So that the food they tell me buy and nah cry. So, yes, Tuftong, you feel good to go out, don't? All right, let me continue now. Remember, you know, follow the process. See that? Him said advertise. But we don't see no way up top with advertise. See, that means him follow the whole process like him say so. But here him in our own words. Tufton, let me show you the lie when we are telling your own words. So you follow the process and you said advertise. See there? You said the surgeon them did that in it. That means you did it. But you still say, yeah, what you say yes again. See there, let me come back. See there? According to the minister, the process began with assurance of tender document developed by a panel that includes surgeons who regularly use the equipment. So we know, say, can you travel with Dr. Bruce, you know? So we know, say, him the right so. Right? You tell me, say, the surgeon did it. See that people? I regularly use the equipment. See, Dr. Bruce, you can't tell me, say, Dr. Bruce wasn't there. Up there, so. Then you say, the tender was publicly advertised, open to all registered contractors with the Public Procurement Commission in accordance with legal requirement. So you said this too. All right. So you said open to all this. He outlined that 3 bids were received. So you know it's 3 bids. But here this one, so him know the doctor did it, the surgeon them. Him know when and him say him follow it close. We can't push it up the way him follow it. Right? Can say to the man, I'm a tough fact, me not want to pass it. See that? All right, before this, see that? See the people, yes, so see that I, up to this morning, remind myself how the matter was managed through to the final determination, he said. So you remind yourself because you see right through it. So how you come and tell me something different on your son now? And you follow through the procurement and everything, and doctor they did it. He outlined that 3 bids were received, assessed by evaluation committee. You know all these things. The recommendations were then reviewed and validated by the Public Procurement Committee before the contract was awarded. Your word, Tuftong. Hear these people. After I'm done, tell me same dead end and watch everything, you know. And through this. My perspective as policymaker, I only want to ensure that the process was followed. Tufton emphasize. See, remember you are talking, so you see the whole thing go through, right? The minister added, I hear one vice minister talk off on that mind, that he was unfamiliar. He was unfamiliar with the company awarded the contract until the controversy emerged. Oh, you're unfamiliar, brother. Brother, this a lie. Tuftong, this a lie. You just give yourself in the whole paragraph. Look at you just so you remember when it did it, you remember the surgeon them come in and one 3 of them and everything, but you're unfamiliar with Meditech. When me I look at that and yes, but it come in where 2007. The company, Caesar, the company that was awarded the contract was only known to me when the controversy started. That company Meditech, you have to tell me something. Them get millions of contract from you, from the admin, from this, right? Then you'd have really, after you said who did it, you'd have really come and said it don't get known to you after the controversy started. You know, see, you just tell me say you know who in the company. But I better lie. However, it was registered business. It is a registered business. E-note. from my understanding, they were around from around 2007. That's when Uno coming up power. Long before I was a minister. Remember, Bruce in from February 2007, brother. So when I farm this one, when come in, hey, brother, you know, say, Tufton, when you talk, remember, say, we with understanding, in a brother. Yeah? That farm, when them come in, Bruce come in, them farm that company. Yeah? Bruce couldn't come in a power February 2007. I'm going to look for when it farm, you can look back on it. I done more in 2007. He was around, but you know, long before him time. No, long before him a minister. See, that farm 2007. Yeah? And you said the bid, you said 3 company, and you said the bid and advertise. Will I like for the advertisement? So why you talk about it close and everything close apart? And then him come and say yes or no. Here we give him up. Him go look on the drill now. You look on the drill, we have that when him go look on the drill and talk about what the drill do. And that, you know, it out with any money. He's not busy about the money, but, you know, taxpayers' money. Because I'm friendly. Right? All right, look on this again. You see, when I'm talking, brother, I better you keep your mouth shut. Tufton also disclosed that he spoke with the surgeons at Bustamante Hospital who confirmed the equipment broad utility. And the first we ever see this, they have assured that the instrument was not only a drill. So this is where the go there, if it is not only a drill, then hear this, but as several components to allow them to participate in at least 5 categories of surgery, he explained. According to him, the hospital, unless approximately 2,500 surgery annually, with half expect to be benefit from the new equipment. And the surgeons were very adamant, very passionate about the value of the piece of equipment. Because it saves lives. And that is what matters to me. Brother, a taxpayer's money. For you go say because it saves lives, and that means if the man them card 100 million, it no matter to you. Brother, no make me, you know, Tufton. Jano, you let me down, you know. So when you could buy 12 or 15, so it saves more lives. It matter to one for charge 31 million. It no matter to you how much money I'll do another feet. They never put a little markup. And matter of fact, you could have sent and buy it to yourself. You have the department could have sent and buy it to yourself. Eh? So the man said it saved life and that matter to him. But when people didn't want little oxygen in a 2020-21, we say a nurse are dead in a pandemic and it no matter to him. When you have over 7,000 people dead, you don't put 3,700. It never matter. So tell me something. When the man drop off down a line in town and dead, that no matter to you. Yeah? But you want them think the nebulizer and them think that, and them they save enough lives. It no matter. Them lives don't matter to you. You see him get up and talk foolishness. Eh? I back him back. Yeah, I know the money, him no business about the money. For me to save life. But brother, we can use the all kind of way. When the woman daughter for buy a pill, 1 week, a lot of pill. For 95,000, 1 week, what a pill? 95,000. And them thief it. Her mother dead. It no matter to you. When we see the youth with shot to their head and them not have nothing. Them not have nothing to operate on the youth. Them have him there and him going down. It no matter to you. Eh? When we see the young girl, them carry a KPH when you know about it and a staff rape that little girl. Rape her. And then run away. It no matter. When we see the amount of dead baby, more than one time, you know. Where you say 8, one nurse, it contaminate up the place. And so it no matter. Eh? Them get shaggy money, you know. Them get the money. Of course you get the money. So them things no matter to you, Tufton. But what I see the bid. And I know him not come and address the money according to him, but the argument dead. Him friend them get the money. Him friend them get the money. So that no matter to you, Tufton. Eh? Brother, let me tell you, brothers and sisters, them people have to get fired. It's a reverse administration. What them try to do is PR for back it. And you notice when them do PR, let me tell you them do PR. Yeah, first of all, the lady writes, so like a doctor, right? But let out that. She and them in a, for them one thing. You see, for them thing, when them run go show you the drill, nobody want to do that. Remember, you know, drill there before. Other things there before, but me never see nobody in the PMP time I walk and show you these things. It's like Andrew Onis, them a chop money and do everything, and then them walk and cut ribbon for the PR. It's a different kind of, you know, not working for the politics. The man them get up and them stop. Them stop starting with the census. Because the census said that show you how the country destroyed. You must say, yo, them not pay. I'm buying up pay, you override and stop the census. Then deliberately don't pay for starting census to stop it. Yes? Because if the census come out, you have so much people really hungry. You have some people, hey, you don't hear something it's unbelievable. So them stop it. And you can't put out half fight and say, so Jamaica stay right now, it can't work. You have to have the full thing, you have to capture the full thing. And from 2022, them stop it. Yeah. You understand? You don't want to see the losing bid. Eh? Nobody, one of them are the same thing. This is like what Andrew do. You understand? I call my learning brethren. No, I call my brethren right now. See? I call my brethren right now because and them two dangerous. Remember play the last cat mock the first.
Following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
As a spokesperson on justice, today I demand answers from the JP government in the medical drill scandal, a web of secret contracts, hidden investors, and blatant law breaking. This is not politics. This is about accountability to you, the people who deserve transparency. The facts are clear. Meditech, a company tied to a JP MP, is violating the Companies Act they themselves passed to avoid global blacklisting. They have failed to disclose who truly owns the company, ignored legal deadlines, and buried the truth about a shadowy person a silent partner hidden by court order since 2016. Who is person A? What power does he hold over $1 million medical contracts? Why does this government keep awarding Meditech deals while they break the law? This hypocrisy is staggering. The same JLP that warned Financial Action Task Force blacklisting would cripple Jamaica now lets their allies flout transparency laws, risking our economy and your trust. The People's National Party demands 3 things now. 1. Enforce the law. 2. Expose Meditech's true owners. 3. Stop all contracts with companies that operate in secrecy. Jamaicans, your taxes fund these deals. You have a right to know who profits. No more shadows, no more silence. It's time for answers.
And visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Paul, you see, sometimes you know, when I do my show, you know, if I see me ignore some little piece of crap, man, just because do a show, no, Paul, man. Some boy I'm gonna talk, man, for just see the man just box down that straight. You know, stay around there and talk and run off their mouth. You just want to know where them just come somewhere and just chat. Them a punk. Brother, now bring them over here so when I do them kind of show here, brother. Me like, me no want, listen, when I do my show, with all respect, nobody bring them there over there when them chat, man. Can't chat say, make it, I bet you any money. Now just make it, take a plane and go down there. And just tell you right there. Me just got 2 squad go line him. Right away. No, listen, no delay. If him bad, tell him go down there and just run him out. Like when go down, just tell him go down there now. Me just call 1 squad. And I'm gonna deal with him right now. Him a punk. Him a punk. Nobody bring them. Me don't know why. Listen. Listen, man, stop notice garbage, please, and tax. Don't notice garbage. You show me off sometime, you know. Come out when me crossway, then can't do all kind of thing. Tell them go on. You bet them anything. Tell them to go. Yeah. You understand? Me could deal with what we are deal with, man. You have to stop see them make a piece of nastiness there, you know, man. And blow them up, you know, man. Me no not chatting, you know. Me no not chatting. You understand? We are deal with things. Don't not show me off, man. Don't never. For you see me not somebody tell me about it, you know, we not talk about Andrew Willis. Not talk about Andrew Willis as I'm rich. Don't bring up them things they run about that. When you ignore them, we just ignore them till I read. Can't remember when I'm gonna tell me that, I say, listen, we don't see these things too much and big them up too much. You know, them just come and put up some little thing. They can go down there now. Me not ask him. Just let them go. He's a piece of shit. I see him like when he says to me, I'm trusting me 21. Him don't know me, you know. When me hear my chat tough, me I say he's a piece of shit, you know. Go away, man! You know, just remember that come on now. Me not around with them, you know. I'm not playing with them. Me there press key. Nobody not around with me, you know. Nobody not around with me, you know. Me know, and when you see me, when me I do, please don't even bring them. Them they're nastiness. Them they go flush. Them go and teach the people them something. And hold them tighter. So yeah. So you know when that piece of garbage run up, that's a criminal. Tell him to take a plane and go. But not bring them on yourself. We don't want to see them, yeah? All right. So we want to see them with accountable, yeah? Yes, sir.
You're a fucking wicked man. And because of blood clot greed.
Me pot up boil ya. Me belly full ya.
It's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn disgrace. You, listen, when you have the whole of them thing here with you, and you have this, well, let me show you something like, hey, certain thing you don't want to do and drawing attention to yourself. May I teach you something? Let me look on this, Patrick. Look here. Only you may talk to. Look on this. You only want to do that nowhere at all. Only smart.
I know of nothing. I have known nothing else that he owns in relation to Admat.
Okay.
He currently owns rather.
We checked the title for the Acadia property and found that it was indeed purchased by the same St. Lucian company Admat Incorporated in 2008, again when Honus was Minister of Education. The price tag, 16 million Jamaican dollars, around 219,000 US back then, and again, no mortgage was listed. Further, we also checked whether Admat owned additional properties and found one more. A half-acre lot, also built in Beverly Hills on Wycliffe Close in February 2009, also when Honus was Minister of Education, price tag around 15 million Jamaican dollars, almost 173,000 US dollars, and again, no mortgage listed.
So you've never heard of this Wycliffe Close property before today?
Let me put it this way. I have never handled, and when I look at the transfer, I see the names of lawyers who I know. And he's entitled to have more than one lawyer. We all have to eat.
So all told, when it comes to properties, there's the Great House Boulevard home that Honus and his wife bought with a mortgage while Honus was a mere member of Parliament. And in the 4 years he was Minister of Education, earning the equivalent of around 60,000 US dollars per year, or 90,000 with allowances, there was the Arcadia apartment, no mortgage listed. The land at Wycliffe Close in Beverly Hills, no mortgage listed. The land for the Shenstone Beverly Hills house he's building, no mortgage listed. And around 525,000 US dollars spent building the house in the 3 years after Honus's Jamaica Labour Party lost the election in 2011. Honus, through a member of his team, said he wouldn't comment on the source of funds for any of his properties before the election, but even after, he didn't. He also said he would make his financial statement public at the end of March 2016, but he didn't.
So all the man turn a prime minister. Oh, when turn a prime minister? Jamaica, if you have just pay criminal, if you have pay personal kind of things, you want your head of the country for clean. It trickle down. If you want to really go to the country, and no joke. The handout thing, I just pay a PR. Oh, only strict him have the give up the gap. No. Only it's a cancer. Him turn a prime minister. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah, man. I'm gonna call thing right now. Yeah, man. I'm gonna call I'm gonna call Paula. Let me talk to her about the doctor. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to own this. Boy attack. Yeah, man. See? Yes. You understand? Or I'm turning a prime minister. You can't believe this. And then him have the barbers and him have the whole of them with him. Paula. Well, one sister, you good?
So far.
All right. So with Bruce now. Now what did happen to you make you go to Bruce?
Okay, guess what? We did have an injury on the ship, right? Do a couple of MRIs over there, but when we come up back when I got therapy out here, so they said that my lumbar spine, that had the degenerative disc in my back shift. So do some therapy on Hagley Park Road with Dr. Rattray. Then she recommend the company to Mansing. After Mansing finished, he recommended me to Dr. Bruce of Ayui. When we got there, he said the operation would cost me like $1.5 million. The operation for buy the screw and buy the plate and everything. And then he would put me over in a 20-crate swing, which is $50,000 per night. He emailed the ship, the company, which is Celebrity Cruise, which is controlled by Royal Caribbean. The company tell him, no, that is way far too expensive. And when we go Miami, but do the operation, it cost me like $2,800 US for everything with spinal injection and everything. That is downtown Miami, Mount Sinai Hospital. Yes. So, and then when he was trying to convince me, to do the operation in Jamaica, because him start to tell me how he know people are sent and that are Franklin Rose and him come down and him play cricket and everything like that. And we just reject him totally. We said, no, sir, him too sweet mode. No. And the company said, no, they're not going to allow him to do it. So I have to fly back up to Miami and go to Mount Sinai Hospital, which is downtown, go do the operation.
Oh, that's our 2014.
2013. 2013.
So I didn't want to charge them money there.
And everything first, yeah. 2013. Same Dr. Carl Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Because when we had a cousin that works in the hospital, the nurse that is Angela Walker, when she come in there and see me, she'll tell Dr. Bruce her cousin and whatever. But Dr. Bruce not ready, man. From me here, that price when I charge me, 2013, maybe would have people would have mash up my back.
Can you imagine, man?
So what happened to the Governor General? Because them say the Governor General, he operates.
If they do an operation, he operate for the Governor General, well.
Yeah.
Well.
And he's not walking now, that's what I heard.
Well, Governors not with him from there, like, and they go do a surgery, you know. Bruce,
yeah, them say Dr. Bruce operate on him.
Well, Bruce and the Loose. Bruce a Tufton good friend. Yes. You see, but them not understand, you know.
Manchester High.
Yes. But them not understand, you know. For them thing is, you know, you can't do this. And what Tuftong shouldn't do. Tuftong, let me tell you this way you shouldn't do. You can't come out and see the people, them the whole of Jamaica concerned. Remember, we don't have nothing and this is why we don't have nothing there. You outsource the thing to private company. And we can bet you the company and make a bag of thing. You understand? We can bet you.
We need to see step forward tomorrow and hand in the resignation.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Both of them, him and Donovan Williams, get fired.
Other day, Senate. Yes. Crypto Senate. Yeah. Donovan him to get fired too. But.
Yeah, who? I went Carl Bruce lawyer, the old bomb got Tom Tavares.
Yeah, man. Senate. Yes. You understand?
What's wrong with them?
No, him bang belly goat. That papa pina.
Yeah, man, that's him old bang belly bitch.
Bang belly goat. He no sense. No sense. And I'm just somebody just right this and I tell him no right. When you see, they go to do them serious show and them thing. I go to do some serious show, learning channel, you know so. You know when somebody can eat that talk. Hey, me not like when eat that talk, you know. Me not like when eat that talk. Instead of your chat, you just come face and do what you do. Me no know that today. Me no know that to no guy. Instead of you stay a million mile on top, blah, 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 come. Yeah, you know, come here, germs, go chuck off. Just come. No chatting, just come. Just tell me where you're there. And even if them there in the state, just tell me where you're there now. If you're bad, your name. If you're, just tell me where you're there and stay where you're there. Whether Brooklyn, just tell me where you're there and just go and just chat tough. It's a piece of crap. You have to go away. So we know what some little people there in this. Yes. Yeah. You understand?
All of them depend loose and I'll thief them.
But if police lose, him gonna shoot up, or him gonna take them go on and police will ban kill things like you know. Yes. So I'm not telling nobody, yeah, but when police, if them vote was on him first, I say, come down, sir. Hey, never detective brethren. Hear this. Never detective brethren, you see? Him that find him quick, him not need nobody for go feed him. Me have more than one, me have enough detective. But you see him now, that one that me attack, him a watch me right now. As a trader start as a drop, me know him a come for you. You can't even have him a come for you. Him a come for you, man. And deal with the same time. You're a punk, man. Me have not, I remember, me no know, and don't, and when you chat so tough, don't land a airport for password fortnight, that is a piece of shit. You can't land there, so go on mobile. Yeah? Just make you see your face. You're garbage. Hey, we know what, hey, some of them for go away, you know. Them are idiot, you know. Them will go on keys or chat, you are real so that them are punk. Yes. Yes. My punk, man. Yeah, man. Abuse man, friend. No matter about owners, that's about if them go to owners, him come. Him first, I come take up arms like anybody else. You for go on. Let me tell you this. When somebody look, your little hype, you get hype for somebody else. You're punk. Go away, man. Come back, man. I just chat them a chat, man, and things say. I name me more. That's why I tell the spirit, nobody bring them up, you know. Keep them away, man. When people attack good things, man, keep them away, man. But we are clean place, we're not chatting with nobody. Yeah. You understand? Him can't listen, I've got to take money. I mean, I ask him, I can't just show him face, I'm a bet him and win him. And give it time and everything. Listen, him a punk. I'm just tell where him there in Jamaica. This car going to make one car and send me detective wedding for you. You're a punk. You say you're going to do what? You're going to attack the state. They will have to go deal with them, man. The state have to deal with them, man. You hear that, man. You're a punk, man. You see?
Shape himself and talk when
Shape himself, man. You think me appear them mind? Me appear them mind. I when me hear one attack, but actually no, it hurt me, you see. A boy if you get pinched by the mouth, the big dirty thinking what attack, section 21. And you are go down town and attack to me, my talk to. You can't talk to me. You can't remember me not take talk. You can't talk to me. You're a punk. You talk to Andrew unless them move up, go away. You understand? Yes, man. That's a trust me. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Michael. Where's same damage? You understand? Yeah, man. Him damage, not true. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Not them chat on them foolishness. Some of them just get up and want chat foolishness. Like them take people, everybody and them are the same thing. You can't just make a talk and make a video. You can't say anything but you want, so that is your business. You understand? That's for your business. Exactly. Go away. You see me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little more big brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me I say? Yeah, man. This is my man. When the piece and crap talk, you know. You see? Yeah, 2 magazine that. Let me see. What is? Oh, this is what this Jamaica Constable Force can confirm that a swift and coordinated response by members of the St. Andrews South and St. Catherine South Police Division led successful recovery of a stolen motor vehicle, apprehension, suspect, serving member of the force. But like when I read the thing, I like showing because I know some of read things around there, you know. Yeah. Jamaica Constable Force can confirm that a swift and coordinated response by members of the St. Andrews South and St. Catherine South Police Division led to successful recovery of stolen motor vehicle and apprehension of a suspect who is a serving member of the force. Saturday or so. Saturday. But I want to be able to self, man. Too much of a criminal, we have to weed them out. May the 24th, approximately 11. That's last night, you know. Near the 12 o'clock. 11:10 p.m. The police received a report robbery with aggravation along Coleville Avenue, Kingston 20. Yes. Well, them, hey, may I tell you, over them, I'm sure them gone to the food. The real police, over 500 police leave, you know. 500. And remember, me I tell you, over 500 leave. You think me now have to figure? Remember the eagle in the office when everything. Listen me, over 500 police, good police. They might take up a bag of them youth who are criminal already and not turn the police. Can't work. You mash up the place, man. See that? Let me see this. Police received report robbery aggravation along Coleville Avenue, Kingston 20. Complainant 19-year-old in drive taxi operator report that he had been robbed at gunpoint by an individual who gunpoint, you know. Police, come on now. Want to be a face, I want to just want the gun and them thing and come to gunpoint. Individual who entered his vehicle forcibly took control, right? Well, it was in motion. He managed to escape unarmed and quickly alert the authorities. Acted on report the police emergency communication center. I could finish this. Boy, I tell you, see, man. All right, center. Trigger rapid cross-divisional operation response. Vehicle was electrically tracked to location said Catherine Chua. Things are coming same way. Yeah. Big detective. All right, watch this. All right, watch this. I'm going to push back this down. Go see this. The vehicle electronic track location St. Catherine through coordination effort involving both St. Catherine South and St. Andrew South and St. Catherine South police personnel. Vehicle was intercepted and recovered along Dyke Road in the vicinity of Jam World Complex, Portmore, St. Catherine. During the operation, police discovered an individual inside the vehicle who was later identified as Detective Corporal. He was taken into custody on the scene. A detective corporal. Well, a man by a gunpoint. The detective have all corporal and you're still a thief. What happened to you? Well, your thing done. But what are we doing now? Put a man, come to the thief. And I tell them to stop. Come to the thief. And the thief, that will take out the thief and have the good police. Yeah. A search of the suspect here and a Glock 79mm pistol, 2 magazines, 34 rounds of ammunition. All government issue property of Jamaica, Constable Force. When I say him about a gun, so you really use, hey, him forget our 200 years citizen. You know? When remember these guns, your taxpayers' money buy it, preserve and protect and reassure. When we look at him about a gun, if I really, the police gun, you know, him have a gun, but even respect the police, you know, gun and uniform and everything. When I say him use a gun, when not have a use time a detective. When I see something, gold criminal, you know. Constable Force, when I see this magazine, the Jamaica Constable Force, he was also in possession of his police identification. So all government issue property of Jamaica. So this guy used the same gun where him stop you with and I hold people up. And I do grabbing with coming. So I'm going to the force have him have the government gun. I rob people. Then you know, see the vehicle was transported to Greater Portmore Police Station where it was processed. Hey, this dangerous story, you know, you can dead at any time too, you know. A good thing the youth escape because never escape maybe not just go and tie him up and then use something else and mash him up and then yes, boop, bap, bap. If you never escape this guy, the police gonna rob you in a real time. Yeah? It's unbelievable. Cost to the further investigation, which is being led by the Criminal Investigation Branch. JCF remain committed to upholding the law, rules of law, without fear and favor. We commend professionalism and urgency. Nobody with the talking now. Nobody tell about committed, because if you hear what I tell you, if you call, you say, if you call a spade like home he live, you better off. Them better off. You let me tell you something. Me no business at home. Me have my mother and my father son. You hear this? Me and him grew up, we do school, do everything. And my mother and my father son, Yes. Yes. But him they put my mother on a plane at 2010. Me not deal with him from then, because I made it down there to call the airport, and him, me not know where he live, Him live below me, And all these, I don't care, I don't want to, yes, because you can't, because you have to remember, and you can't say, no, Papa was alive, no, him dead. Said those my mother and my father, son, you can't disrespect your mom. Your wife, and you put her up on a plane because she found her sister. And her sister did wrong to her. Them like sit down and do some things. But the old lady that, take her put on a plane and you don't get certain things and things in my vex. So, make him stay about in business. So if the police force is still like coming, me not ramp, Me not ramp. You could have a twin, I may not have a twin. So say me not take a stitch, eh? I don't. See? Right, me not take a stitch. Nobody look at me. Hey, I know you see me can move ragamuffin more professional than or hear me attack. Me not like I'm those, My body straight. See? I'm in a business. Because them people are the creator and your mama are the creator and your daddy, So respect due to them. Morals, have some morals. And I like him now have none, because a family man same him married family same like we, but you don't do this. So we begs, so you make him see about in business. We don't have to see him back in other life, and I don't know. Come on, madam, my father not there now, so we don't have to see him back in my life. Come here, more one family and more one kids and wife and grandkids and we're good. See? They don't know hard feelings. But we have to talk truth and right, the foolishness. And if the police force adopt some other principle there, you can't have criminal in the force and we are telling you don't weed them out. If you make sure the force, if it be a force, we reckon with good people, find them out to move to them swiftly. So people can't remember the people them are work for, When people them are serve. You can't have this detective corporal and Juka man with the same service pistol. If you serve and protect and take one vehicle. You know much more of them have that, they made it wrong. It's wrong. We have to change that. It have to change. Yeah, man. It have to change. I mean, I ask them. So when me know something like that, me about it and me I run them way, because me not take a stage. And that just me. Yes. Who know me, If people listen, if somebody talk, I let them know me. But who know me, them not tell us, don't even play with it. And take things literally serious. Don't play with them. If you're word out of your mouth, just be careful. Because everything in my dissect, and that's true. Yes. You understand? You see? You have some morals about you, man. And that's why I say, Andrew, one is, we now stop exposing, Because you're not good. You come and talk, you have to give up the gap. Bruce Cole in a mash up Jamaica. You destroy the country because you shouldn't push Andrew in a people where the country going back way better. And him use that. And I try to reverse psychology. I'm bringing the one of them here, In my point, you notice, no care how film minister, none of them no move. You have to get force move. Even Green him bring him back. And yet still, this is why you're saying, and then Green, the fertilizer, over how much? Over $50 million worth of fertilizer gone to, Him not say nothing. If him was your position and him hear that, if you look on your note by Richard Azan, can you imagine if this was PMP? You'd have see the PSO nasty, Jay. You have see the cleaner, them that come. Dean Jackson, me big up yourself because I see her come out and not the other one Paja because she, remember, she are one of the minions then. What's the name again? We're married to, where name? With the police, the former police from England name again. Where name again? The one that were married to the police. What's she name again? She are one of the minions them, Don't make it trick on you, She are one of them. Just listen to her argument if she have any and listen if she not try to clean up for them at all times. She just start boom bam, all right. She are one of them. When if you know the minions. Taylor, big up yourself. Taylor, am I one of them too, you know? No make him check on. Taylor, you're good enough, but me know you are one of me know say you're one of them. Same, yes. Yes. So me know them, you know. Yeah. See? Yes. I mean I've even talk about Big Mama now. See? Me not even talk about Big Mama. Yeah? Yes. See? Yeah, man. You understand? We not even talk about that. So me see them spread out and me say everything where I go on, but me I just the man in the wilderness. Who is me? The man in the wilderness. I call my brethren so. Yes. We could finish beat Andrew Onis and the health minister. The health minister, you know, over $1 billion what I think him outsource to private company. We want him to release which private company him outsource the thing them to. Let me talk to my brethren. Brother, what go on?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm calling them acting, you know, when they start to burn up the place in the car when we are beat them around there, you know. Your piece of the Amaya for beat. Yes. So you see the whole web front away as not true. Big up yourself, Green Vibes. Yes.
Just in time, me to him family on the road.
Ah! Boy, I tell you, we have to beat them. But you say, man, only Tufton I try to kill this. Only can move him. Only have to move himself too.
But the whole of them has to know them tainted, you know, my brother. Them rife with corruption all around. And them not do it secretly, you know. Them are doing it right in front of our face.
Yeah.
Take things that we can see and make a very great judgment call based on what we see in front of it.
Yes, yes. So him know hear what him said. Him want to save life. So him no business about the money for the drill. You ever hear anything like this? He might go show the drill in a brother. Eh?
You're not showing the myriad of people who are dead on them watch.
Of course.
Lack of want.
Of course. Eh?
Yes. Yeah. Me and a woman had a complaint about you buy tablets for her mother. Pressure tablet and it lasts when she go back. And the lady mother died shortly thereafter.
But remember when Tufton come out and say him outsource. He might outsource the food. When you look at Smith, that I think that Smith's son, him a MP now. Smith get over $2.8 billion for cook food.
Derek Smith's son.
Derek Smith's son, you know.
And he was a counselor when he work with government and yet he can get contract for outsource food for the hospital.
Brother, pay nepotism and cronyism and run, you know. He a counselor, you know. And get the contract, you know. JP counselor, no, my MP. $2.8 billion. And that span over 2 years, no, sir? Yes. So, a $4.8 billion over the period. Backside.
Them things can't write, brethren. A conflict of interest all wrong.
One of them super rich.
Them super rich, man. And they can't account for them riches.
Let me ask you something now. So, Tufton, I will ask you this. So, why is it that, no, because the government, the health system, now release, call the media houses and show them the drilling? Why you not do that?
Yeah, why that is not so good? That's a good question, brother.
Yes, man. Why?
Yeah, and them are talk about transparency, brethren. Transparency are the order of the day for them.
Yes.
They say that they are a transparent government, and yet them are withhold vital information to John public.
That means them have no moral authority to talk to nobody then, brother. None.
Me say them not transparent as where them
yes.
As where them themselves out to be.
Yeah.
Them are withhold information from the public.
Yes. Yes.
I know these are not the days when them could have tell the public anything and the public believe them because the public will have believed that them have integrity and credibility.
Yes.
But you know, more and more John public realize that these people have no dignity. What them tell you can't accept it. You have to constantly I try to verify what they say because 9 out of 10 times what they say, it is not actually so.
You remember when the baby dead came out about save life and the business about the money, you know, about saving life. Foolish system I tell you again. Because with some dead baby and them they give the equipment himself. Some become clean up. Yes.
Hold on there. You look for me and tell me say a selective lives in deal with.
That more I know.
Select some lives not matter, but only some. Let's just say that makes sense.
Remember, you know, when them attack, you know, them like, so we spend the most money, of course. When I spend the most money, can you imagine Porsche use enough time less, but everything not never look like this.
Yeah, we can't see where the money I go with them spend.
Eh?
You can't put your hand on what they spend the money on. In other words, you don't see no value for the money that them spend, brother. That's the bottom line. No value. So,
patient, hear this. Your listener just said a while. So when you go, you have to buy your own needle to apply the medication.
That is what I understand. In some instances, you have to buy your own needle. You have to buy a number of the things that goes with
everything you have to buy, yes.
From this public hospital, yeah.
But that body, but don't matter about free health. All the time we have free health in the country, it was Michael man, they put free health free, and free education was free. Not a cent attached to it. And those time, you have free dental too. Cause enough sweet to the dead, you know, so enough youth, you know, especially little one, when they grow back them teeth when they move them. You know, so them get back for them teeth because they wrap the amount of sweetie paradise from this of sweetie, they can't sweetie them, they chop this one that juju, buster, everything, cookie. Listen, bigger drinks, bigger box, the King Kong, not bigger, the King Kong, King Kong too, you know. King, the one of them King get about.
And
yes.
the big Joe box juice, all of them.
Yeah, yes.
In the 70s, when Michael Manley says something is free, it really mean that it is free.
I remember tell them again, we never see no patrol in no road here. When we went far, we used to grab the stick, the matches stick, and put it on run ass. You know, them a race. I use that piece, because the road, it have the run off there, you know, and then going at things. So you drop it this and it race. We never flood, you know. Never flood. It have a grill cross road too, you know, some part.
When them pave off in a concrete.
The part when them pave off in a concrete. Them they gonna know we no better.
Yeah, drainage to the side of the road.
Yes.
Of course.
And then it will go in a bigger drain and go in a gully. And some road, you have the grill right across it. So when water run, it just go right down in it. And some of them they are the side. So road them never used to see so with that proper road.
Yeah, water never used to settle on the road. That is very true, brethren.
You understand?
I can recall.
And the bus them run on time. Bus them have the ticket system run on time. And them have inspector will check the driver and the doctor too. Them check them. Yes. You understand? You never have a police step on the road and run up and down with bus. I know. Because it's like overseas, the transport system itself, if the government have an issue, even taxi man with things for transport people, you make sure everything all right. That means you know police around them don't wanna stop them because you don't stop the people freedom of movement. So remember when you stop a taxi, the taxi they have something in there for highlight police if them get robbed or something. So when you stop a bus, have to take a somebody where get trouble. As a bus running anyway in a better. Police when police stop bus or somebody and the driver call them in a Canada, in a this state, and police will just go stop your bus and just go search up and bad up doctor and driver.
And that is how it was in Jamaica.
And that's how it used to stay. Yes.
Things have changed dramatically.
See?
And, you know.
And me just tell Andrew Onis, because Andrew Onis, if you look for your screen, I play this with Andrew. Andrew out of you know. With Patrick. You ever Andrew come over?
Sweet Jamaica.
You're a fucking wicked man.
You ever Andrew
me pata boil ya. Me belly full ya. Sweet Jamaica.
You know, say more tired though.
I feel belly full.
Him say pata boil and belly full, sweet Jamaica, so it make him rich. Andrew tell us him belly full, and the woman that said them for him cry.
You're a fucking wicked man. And because of blood clot greed, you sit down there for blood clot 8 years and you full of blood clot cry.
Me pata boil ya. Me belly full, yeah.
Blood clot greed.
Me pot up.
Yeah, this. Yeah? You hear this, people? Yeah.
Me pot up boil, yeah. Me belly full, yeah. Sweet Jamaica.
You're a fucking wicked man. And that's because of blood clot greed. You sit down there for blood clot 8 years and you full of blood clot crap.
Me pot up boil, yeah. Me belly full, yeah.
Blood clot greed.
And because I greed for true, you know. And them a boss. And them a blow and them pot a boil and them belly full.
That one is hilarious, trust me.
Eh?
That one is hilarious, man.
Pot a boil and them belly full.
Yeah, the Prime Minister really attacked exactly how Jamaica tweet for him.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. But you know, I can't send that to them, man. Eh? Yeah, man.
Everybody has tough a while, pot a boil and Jamaica sweet for him.
Sweet for him. In pot a boil and him belly full.
Yeah, everybody else is super hungry.
Yes. Eh? In belly full. Who is the same belly full, people? In pot a boil and in belly full. Eh? Can you imagine? See? Tomorrow, we want to know about Bruce, because Bruce step on the loose too, you know. Bruce get fired from up at University of the West Indies. Donovan Williams get fired. Own this. If you fire them, but fire yourself first before you fire them. Somebody else fire them because it's not too unfair for him. He might fire people and he might fire himself. But you notice he don't fire nobody better. Eh?
That is a problem because he's so corrupt. Him can't fire nobody with corrupt underneath him because all of them are looking upon him.
Yes.
So that's the problem with Jamaica have. Him can't point a finger upon nobody because him are the head of the corruption stream.
That one is very corrupted.
Right now, I'm on the investigation for illicit enrichment. And I know him not resign.
Yeah.
He might walk up and down and cut ribbon and things say popularity are going to help him.
He's terrible, man.
You see, him realize Tuftong tried, you know, popular with the media and become the best performing minister, you know. So I'm saying, wait, if Tuftong can do it and him not do nothing, but him just find himself in the media every minute, why can't I do the same thing?
You know, say, all right. So this is what Tuftong they doing, and him, you notice because of that, him study social science.
Yeah, exactly.
That include political science and all kind of things. So him study that.
Yeah.
So him say, all right, if you go out, they cut the ribbon, them do this, and you ask them, you're going to be the best performing. And then him tell lie. Because PIOJ with the one, we, at the first, never say PIOJ. Yeah? Yeah, Director General, well, DG, yes. Director General, run out and I do press briefing. And for 2025 in a people, about 23, when them give them same and give the Prime Minister the graph, when go in a parliament with, this month I go, the World Bank have, never have something mark 16 point hard. Never have something in a 2021. 2021, it's a 13 point something. 22, it's a 23 around 12.3, 12.3. Right? And him come up about poverty cut when people more hungry. And like, in the pandemic, remember the place like, let me tell you something. Remember, brother? Remember I said the whole of Jamaica locked down in 2020 after the election, you know. I'm going to 21, you know, no school, no, brother. See? So if 21, and then 22, when they might try and move something, and then 23. Which part something that cut in half, and then like the government come out and you get something, the government come out and congrat we in a diaspora for help, for balance, because them they're going to even a bigger recession and bigger hole. Right? Of course. This guy, you know, where we have the draft, run out the graph, him run out now. And when we look at him, athlete foot there, so he might do, you know, he might where I do, I come and do press briefing. Me never see who press briefing like I said. He might come out and do press briefing to backside. Press briefing. You understand?
the Prime Minister I look something for launching election campaign, man. And everything when come with a backfire upon him.
Press briefing.
False information. Oh, you must really come out in a 2025 with stale data simply because you see him government sabotage the holding of the census taking.
Him sabotage it. Can I show them? You know him sabotage the data. Them not pay. He's a sabotage people. Them have the purse. Them get 26 or 27 million on Western Hospital when I done. Billion with a B. But that we charge enough time, let's just pay the people them sabotage it. Because the people them that gather the whole of them information and have it. Him say, yo, this are used against me, you know. The amount of them more than half of the population hungry and the place, but if this ever come out, JLP done completely. Make it go to the PMP. Don't do it. Don't pay them. Ligel Clark come and tell them why, and them soon get paid. I know the people them not get paid.
Yeah,
so anything when them put out, it'll be fake. Eh?
Because remember, the PM people come out and say, why the census can't finish?
It not finished, so you couldn't.
And the thing about it is not rocket science, you know.
No.
You just go and interview people, and they are persons who are willing to do the work and what them do. We told the people them salary.
Yes.
And the people them no work because they don't get paid. And why they don't get paid? Because the government really and truly put a spokes in the budget for the census taking.
That wicked door. Use the people then. Yeah?
Because as you quite right said, the result would be so damning.
It's damning, yes.
Before it come, they make the result, the release in a film time.
They better not pay them complete. And to do this by design, doing a better. Him do it by design.
By design.
Yeah, by design, them do it. Because it's going to look good upon him. So him not want it.
I know him run out with 2023 figures.
And you want to come out now. You want to come out like him lied to you, see. Last year, him said, he's a young man. And he know where him said, the young man I said, you know, up in Amaranth Bay there, so the young man I said, we don't have no stoplight and we don't have no KC. No, last week, no, him come back, he's a young woman and him can't forget. Remember play it in a better. I like play it in because him lie bad in a better.
Very, very
lie.
receptive when it comes to that. They have a problem.
But me like fact check him though. You understand? Me like fact check him lie. Alright, be a young girl, alright, let me see this. KFC, young girl. So this is a young girl, KFC.
Believe in any form of ideology other than what makes sense, other than what works, other than what is practical, other than what is fair. And I have conducted myself as your leader in that regard. A decade ago, at a church in this parish, I hosted a town hall meeting called Prosperity Live. Some of you here may have been in that church hall. And a young lady stood up and she said, and I'm paraphrasing her, St. Thomas needs development. For too long, we have neglected the parish. And she used certain examples to demonstrate the neglect. I'll never forget it. She said, St. Thomas is the only parish that doesn't have a stoplight. And then she went on to say, St. Thomas don't even have a KFC. Now I am going to send a bill for promotion to KFC because the amount of time that they have been mentioned here. But you get the table.
You have to talk about market me.
Why? To pay attention to the forgotten parish. I remember in 2016 having a Prosperity Live meeting in St. Thomas, and a young man stood up in the meeting and said, Prime Minister, I'm paraphrasing him now, we want to feel like we're in the modernity now. Like we are a part of modern times. We don't have no Kentucky and we don't have no stoplight. That was his perspective of being in modern times. Of course, we understand what he was trying.
It can't be real. This is the same like we and Him name Wayne Henry Morgan. Morgan, I flip on your name for your name Henry you. Yeah, from PIOJ. The DJ, this can't be real. This is how the man lie people. Listen him. Oh, you forgot, says a young man you talked about last year. And him said the same thing in the same meeting. You never said two persons stand up and say the same thing. Like them are twin. Them are Siamese. No, it's a young woman but you can't forget. You said this last week. This is how you lie. You said it in a 1 room and 2 room. You live in a 1 bedroom with great grandmother. Single parent room. Use chimney. Go school with 60 people in the 70s. When you ever 78, you might go to school. I like tell you better. Can buy 72. So I know I like we have shift from around 74. So I like so you know like see? But this is all this guy lie. I understand. Mr. Facts checking around here, you know. Eh? This can't be real enough, people. Nobody not stand up to him and say this. And at this time, have a walk up and down and I tell you all kind of things. When him just mix it up, you hear this? He's a young man. So I said this here before. Let me play him back.
Like the forgotten parish. I remember in 2016 having a Prosperity Live meeting in St. Thomas, and a young man stood up in the meeting and said, Prime Minister, I'm paraphrasing him now, we want to feel like we're in the modernity now, like we are a part of modern times. We don't have no Kentucky and we don't have no stoplight. In that regard, a decade ago at a church in this parish, I hosted a town hall meeting called Prosperity Live. Some of you here may have been in that church hall. And a young lady stood up and she said, and I'm paraphrasing her, St. Thomas needs development. For too long, we have neglected the parish. And she used certain examples to demonstrate the neglect. I'll never forget it. She said, St. Thomas is the only parish that doesn't have a stoplight. And then she went on to say, St. Thomas don't even have a KFC. Now I am going to send the bill for promotion to KFC because the amount of time that...
I tell you, I'm going to send the bill to KFC. You say I'm lying. This is how, if you don't sit down and study and joke, listen, we never studied him. Can we dissect things with you? Let me talk to you about the other line, Gary. See? This is how this guy lie. Him dangerous. So it was a man, you know. And then it turned a woman. Which one of Georgia, which one of the news them a carry? The lie news, which one of them? Eh? Which one of them? The man come with 1 room and 2 rooms, same way. This is the lightest man who ever walked the face of the earth. See? Him dangerous, man.
The man pathologically mendacious, man.
Him dangerous, see? Him tell lie, him go up there and him ability and this and that. We say, Bushrat go above here now and I show about market. The market not done yesterday. What did the market? The market not done. Yeah.
But the same way them the market.
That not done neither.
And a cut ribbon and I know KFC still under construction.
Yes.
So generalship and the election is in the year, but tell him say we know some can't call election in September because school just start back.
We tell him, you know, tell him that, remind him for me.
Yeah, we are telling Mr. Prime Minister, so we don't know say you can't call election in September to disrupt the school year where we'll just start back. School will be going on holidays in a couple weeks' time. We know say you have to call the election in a June-July period. We kind of want Europe independence either.
All right, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, brother. You see when them come over and go up Morant Bay. And them do that trouble off because them still be a foolish system going. So them come up with that one and know from PIOJ. So we run out and do, we never see me do press briefing and I go like something happen now. And then Andrew sees pan that now when I start say, well, me, yes, I deliberate on my government. With them look at him dangerous, you know. Him dangerous.
We updated information, same data.
Yes.
Data.
Same data, you know.
Data. When I come in, half-baked data. I wouldn't take people for.
Yeah.
Bossy.
Yes, Gary.
Good day. So Milan 9 did a detective too.
Eh?
Milan 9 did a detective.
Milan 9 was a detective, man. Defective. A criminal.
So hold on. Big man thing now between me and you. So somebody around me down the road, you see?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to run in at the police arms for safety.
Mm-hmm.
Can you promise to serve and protect?
Yeah.
Yo, the brother the heart will move out and chest, man. God forbid, man. This boy rude.
Yes, man.
He rude, man. And we have to burn him out.
Of course.
Oh, you for do that to people. I'm a test of Jamaica gone now, brother.
Yes.
The sticky finger thing, the man, the antrum man, they go in at the place with, but everybody finger gets sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you run to the police for help and we can't come to you for help.
Yeah. No, you have to run and defend yourself. No, you can't follow them. Don't follow them. You have to defend yourself. If you can't defend yourself, you're lamb to a slaughter. Don't be not follow them. You have to defend yourself. If you're humble like a Lambert, you know, you have to rough like a lion, you know. Yeah, people are something. But humble like a lamb. That means you're not getting no trouble, you know, but you have to stand your ground, brother. If you're not, so don't be like a Jesus where the man show we where a man come back so you turn your cheek. As him live him man, you fin it. I'm not afraid to say it. As him live him man, you fin it.
But right now, no, brother, you know, enough for the the police force, you know, them family member get hurt, you know, and nobody never check them out before them put them in there.
Yes.
So, are the expectation we have to look out for? But what kind of message them police are sending the diaspora?
You don't know who to trust. You have to know the real police then. If you look for real police, I have to look for like Ron James and I have some police, I'm not going to call them name because them they are real police. Real man, that's real police. But we can't call them name, you know. Yes, we not call. Can you remember them? Them all say me alone, some call the name, you know. But everybody know, you know, the past.
What kind of message them I send people who want to go back home, brother?
Say apps, I mean, big up all apps too. But you know, but we not call the name otherwise, we just big up apps. Real police. You know, yes.
What kind of message them I send people who want to go back home?
Brother, all the time people go back home and when you go vote, and then when you vote them, then you can go back to every bill. After you send some of them money go to prison. Can you remember you have to have remember, you know, you want to go back home. I'm tell some people, no matter what you also have been, and this is reality. You will go to Mandeville and get a place and build a house in Mandeville. And you look at your house and it's nice, and you have a nice bedroom set, and you have a nice TV and your nice thing them. But you know your house down where you fell ill. What happened to you? Because you know you're sick. You're sick out at 2 o'clock. And when you jump on the phone and call and an ambulance come for you. You have to find your way to the doctor and then you have to go sit down on the bench and drop off like the man and go dead. So it's not the use to you. You need another chance.
I never should have liked that the hospital.
I remember, you know, for you want people to come on back if you have ambulance, proper hospital, proper health system. If you have proper health system, proper education system, and people if you have the meaningful jobs, it cuts down crime for you. You understand?
This is an embarrassment, man.
Yeah.
It's a real embarrassment, like right in the day, like what you do. I mean, I said, a lot of people in the country can't get the visa for left out, but then again, them when I get the visa, the opportunity when they get the visa, but them all come from country, same thing.
Oh, them that baggage, I'm some people country. Them that baggage. Yes.
Criminal mentality, you know, you can't retire from that, man. Thief one car, where you go get out of that?
A thief car and all kind of things. That makes sense.
And they use it. And they use the government gun and then 2 if someone is a policeman dead in the line of duty last night.
That means if you retaliate, all right, upon this now. If you retaliate, then you're not trouble, you can't win, you know. Call upon this. Hey, my brother. P, may I talk to the town, you know, Gary and P. If it's a detective corporal that, right? And him own you up, him hold you. If you did disarm him and whap him, you know, maybe them all want charge to say you shoot a police and a liar tell for him, you know.
Of course.
So you can't win, you know.
Yeah, I disarm him, I hurt him.
Yeah, them answer why you hurt him and you call and there's a police and maybe must stop for something you hurt him and then I call and lock you up. Can't nobody never did with you. But the man lose him car. Yeah. And when you go on him down, you catch him with the police. You see that? If you try a thing and him shoot you, he might just say, well, you are trying to run the car over him and you do something or something.
You're not trouble.
So I bet him get it and go on because otherwise you won't win. If you try to tackle him, and him get wounded, he may make false report and them come look for you. But man lick with the car and me I try to stop him and break something. You lick a police, so they might lock you up.
You're not trouble, you're not big trouble.
Yeah, you understand? No, you know that MP.
Yeah, man, of course.
Then they lock you up down.
Sometimes them police make citizens feel like them between the devil and the deep blue sea. Anywhere you go, Maka joking with them.
That's why I say them to do real policing. When a police go to and shoot him, check him, stop, give the public about him do this and that. You know, no kind of man that could have try escape and get gunshot. And then the people go look for him and say, I try to use him, carry the car for the police. Because all they need to do a detective, just say, boy, man, just the car from you with the car. And if him come and say, well, him try to rob me, I believe him. Then they lock him up. You understand?
So what we do in a situation like this? We need to ask Google Gaga what we're supposed to do then.
Google to him and the police, him get fired, but that's what we say. Them for just call election and move Andrew. Andrew are the biggest patter cat me ever see. And then him control all this agency, like a super agency. That's why when Henry Morgan run out, yeah, the pirate run out and come give it. I give her some wrong figures and some wrong score from PIOJ. When them don't give a graph with everything from one way, you know. But him reading a parliament, I come from PIOJ. And then him want to go research and him do, you know, him at the press briefing. I the first member see one of them run out at the press briefing. Something again 2 years, you know, and like 2025, you know. Come and run out at the press briefing because I not tell about at the lowest poverty cut. From its start 1984. Right away, my thought like Andrew said, this is the best from 50 years ago. You know, Andrew kind of talking. So right away, it identify when Henry Morgan identify himself. Him to get fired. He is a parasite. He is one of them. Yes.
We want that speech for Andrew put the basket, you know. We want him pull out the basket when he pull out, you know.
Nah, pull no basket. Him can't carry a basket. Him have to carry him and middle.
To the basket there.
Him can't carry a basket, Gary. Him have to carry him and niggle. But the money they can buy, him put $1,000 in a basket. Remember, you know, you carry your hand, you can roll a bread. And what again? You can roll pound of goat meat. The money done.
Done.
Yeah, $2,000 for pound of goat meat and a bread.
Me a clamor for that basket there to my brethren. Me say to loan some of the wife. So I want the Prime Minister use the basket of grocery and tell me how it go that we can show cost of living and go on inflation and everything. But you not going to do it.
That's a big brother. That's a big empty basket, man.
You shame, man.
Eh?
You shame, man.
That's a big empty basket.
Embarrassment, man.
Yeah.
Embarrassment.
It could have nothing in the basket.
Use the basket as example no more.
Cannot. Anyway, we see with time, you know, brothers. So me I go run, you know. Because we see with time, I remember we have the great city hall, you know, we can't stall, you know, never stall. So, you know, say later whopping, you know. Then, I carry some police later show with them up on the road. I carry 2 set of police to, you know. They might tell a man, you know, them stop a man and say, one of them say, I do check in and one of them man license and thing, which, you know, it's illegal that way. Or you just stop the man and like no big no check. Then the next one come over and tell the lie same time and say, well, them get years of people going with food, so I check. So the man ask him if him get a description of the vehicle. He say, no, that's why I'm a check. So if you don't get a description, you can't stop me. If me a drive a Benz, you have to say it's a Benz and it's a that. You can't say the Benz there. Can I drive a white Benz and you say it's a black Benz? Why you stop me? Yes, these are the things where them not understand. Remember, justice bad come and with the ruling. Remember, I come on TV, you know, when them take a back seat with this foolishness, you know. Them, you know. And I know me not get no satisfaction that without Tita tell me say me should I help investigate. And 2020, them send the thing and say, well, them close my case because them can't find the police. Remember? Yeah? We talk about it. It's something from 2015.
Yeah.
You see me and Simon Casby. Pan CV, I talk about it. And the public defender, Arlene. At the time.
All right, brother, I'll check out.
All right. But there are people.
All right,
later,
brother.
yeah?
All right.
Yeah, man, later. We up here. Bless up.
We a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we not honor them. We in lump sum we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we not honor them. We alone some rise up the bomb and do.
When people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, for the evil of mission, who no we blame. Too money and power.